Well, good morning everyone from beautiful Bonaire. Another day, another adventure. Today, I'm heading into town and then heading over to Klein Bonaire. Beautiful little beach. There's a water taxi that runs. We're going to grab something to eat and then head on out. Now, the immediate port area is a hive of activity. People everywhere. There's a buzz. Folk are excited to be here. It's going to be a great one. The weather today, not too hot. We've got a little cloud cover. Prime day for getting sunburned, I think. There's a nice breeze, but let's see. The plan is not to go back to the ship bright pink, but we can never be too sure. So, to head on out, you come out the immediate port, you take a left, and that'll walk you towards what I would call town. It's where all of the bars, the restaurants, there's a little market. It's about a 10-minute stroll at most. Nothing too much. So here we go. Our second day out in a row. People have been talking about me taking the vlog more seriously, so we're just getting set up for today's shoot. Yeah, the crew are all over here, but we are leveling up the vlog exponentially. We've got a full crew, full sound kit, radio mics, the works. It's almost like a TV production. Well, back again, Luciano's Gelato. It's a must, but maybe a little later. So right now I'm going to show Trent around. I'm going to take him to Foxy Flamingo's for a chicken sandwich and maybe a beverage, like a iced tea or something. Of course.
Long Island iced tea.
Stop it, you. Oh, it's a lovely day in Bonaire. I think it's a sunburn day, though.
Yeah.
I really do. The deceiving cloud coverage. We are heading over to Klein Bonaire today. $25 round trip. We could maybe even grab food and a beer and hop on the 11:15. We are back in Bonaire, so that means there's only one place to come, and that's Foxy Flamingo. How you doing, guys?
How are you?
So, back at Foxy Flamingo's, today's order, the Sylvie and the Dixie, because of course we're taking a packed lunch over to Klein Bonaire. We are on our way over to Klein Bonaire on the water taxi. It costs just $25 for the round trip. There's a bar on the taxi, so if you want sodas, water, beer, you can take them over with you. There's nothing commercial on Klein Bonaire, so you do have to get your drinks on the way over. And the water taxi team have also got snorkel equipment available for rent. It's just $5 to rent the equipment for your time over there. They will take your ticket as a deposit to make sure that you give the items back. That's kind of cool, right? Well, friends, I'm here. It's a little breezy, so I'm trying to keep my back to the wind, so hopefully you can hear us. But look at the color of this water. It's time for a bite to eat, bit of a sunbathe, bit of a snorkel. This is a life. Wherever you are in the world, don't work too hard and come cruise with us soon, okay? Time for some snorkeling. Well, that was a great little day snorkeling. We are back at Luciano's, the best gelato I've ever put in my mouth. I'll say it, best gelato I've ever had. Safe to say best gelato Trent's ever had because he's never had gelato. Hopefully, this vlog has worked out. Yesterday's was a bit of a disaster. In Aruba, I went out and did a 4x4 excursion that also took us to a beautiful beach called Arashi Beach. But unfortunately, the footage wouldn't transfer. So I was left with half a vlog. Part the reason why today I've come out with the 360 camera and the GoPro again. But we'll see. I just keep changing settings, I keep changing file types, and because I make my vlogs on my iPad Pro, I think that's the problem. My iPad doesn't like the file type or the file size that I'm shooting in. So once I can settle on only filming on a certain file type, I'll be a lot more consistent. So I'm sorry that yesterday was a bust, or at the very least abysmal, and we'll get our vlogs together moving forward. So as I walk back to the ship, take a look at the ship from the beautiful dockside here in Bonaire. Have a good one. A little wobbly.
We're used to that. The boat was getting hot.